Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE SmackDown Live, 21st of March 2017. First thing to note that Mauro Ranallo was not on commentary again. Apparently the reason is he was ill, but I think there's something else going on here. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, we kick off the show with Daniel Bryan talking over the logistics of the show, and AJ Styles enters looking for Shane McMahon. Daniel tells AJ that AJ would still be fired if it was up to him. He said that Shane is not like the other McMahons who would have ruined his life. Shane wants to handle this like a man, and Daniel says AJ has no idea what Shane has in store for him. AJ asks if Shane is not here. Daniel says Shane is on his way. AJ says this is like deja vu, so he's going to go out again and talk about how great it is to beat up Shane McMahon. Good segment, I liked this. A lot of tension between these two, which is really good. Then AJ makes his way to the ring. AJ says it has been 7 days for him to think about what he did last week. He said he is not sorry for what he did last week. He said, "You have no idea how good it felt to put his fist into Shane McMahon's face. He made his heart swell. Everything that Shane McMahon has put him through, he is glad that he put Shane through something, a car window." Then Shane has the audacity to come out after he was fired and put him into a match. AJ says Shane is crazier than anyone ever thought he was. AJ accepts Shane's challenge. Why would a superior athlete and a former WWE champion want to be in the ring with Shane McMahon? He wants to be a part of the Ultimate Throwaway WrestleMania. Why would Shane McMahon want to be in the ring with AJ Styles? AJ says it is because without AJ Styles, SmackDown plummets. Without AJ Styles, SmackDown's social media crash like Shane McMahon into a car window. AJ says he's untouchable. He can put Shane through a car window and get into a match at WrestleMania. AJ says he's going to meet Shane in the parking garage. Things can go from bad to phenomenally worse. Great promo. I love AJ as a proper heel. It's good. And then we are back. Daniel is on the phone with Shane and gives Shane an update on what AJ said. Daniel has a smile on his face as Shane tells him his plans, and Daniel supports it 100%. Adding to the story, I like it. And then my bae, Baron Corbin, enters. He wants to know if Dean Ambrose is here to accept his challenge. Daniel says he has not heard from Dean. Bae Baron says he gets not off and he's going to go to the blackjack tables. Daniel says Bae Baron picked the wrong night to come in his office because Bae Baron will face Randy Orton. Great segment. It was really good. Daniel's putting his foot down in this, which I'm really liking. He's like, don't piss me off, I'm going to do this. I like it. It's some character development for Daniel Bryan. I'm always happy to see that. Then we go to our first match of the evening. The American Alpha versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles 2 weeks from WrestleMania. It makes no sense, I'm going to be honest. You could have just waited 2 weeks from Mania, but what are you going to do? Gable with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex on Jay. They hit the Bulldog off the top rope, but Jimmy pulled Gable out of the ring. And then Jay sends Gable into the crowd. Jordan sends Jay into the ring, but Jimmy crotches Jordan and Jay with a super kick for the 3 count. And the Usos are your new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. You could have done it at WrestleMania. Is the idea American Alpha are going to win them back at WrestleMania? I don't know. Maybe a team's coming up. Maybe DIY's coming up. I don't know. But either way, kind of strange to do it on SmackDown. We'll have to see where they go with this. But for now, don't know why they did it. Then we see AJ in the parking lot waiting for Shane McMahon to arrive. Different set of parking lot this time, I'd like to mention. Then we are back. Luke Harper says he has seen what Sister Abigail can do. She can turn a normal man into a madman. You have opened a Pandora's box, Randy Orton. Next week he will destroy Randy Orton. Then we have footage from Total Balor's Total Bullshit. Coming from John Cena's house, with Maurice playing the role of Nikki and Brie Balor and Miz playing John Cena. Nikki went on about how perfect she is. Brie yelled, "Brie mode!" John Cena showed up and told Nikki she was breaking the rules of the house by having her feet on the patio table. Cena then popped the question by popping a balloon with the word question on it. Nikki was sad. I don't know. This was just so delightfully shit. It was good. I'm going to be honest. I don't like Total Ballers, but this was the best episode of Total Ballers I've ever watched. So check out Total Ballers, Total Bullshit. It's definitely worth a check out. Then we go to match 2, Bay Baron versus Randy Orton. During the match, the crowd focused on the ramp and stage area. Dean Ambrose is on a forklift and Orton with an RKO for the 3 count on the distracted Bay Baron. My heart goes out to you, Bay Baron. It's a sad day when you take a loss. After the match, Dean Ambrose comes to the ring. He tells Baron if he wants a match for an Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, you got it. Dean gives Bay Baron a dirty deed and leaves the ring. Good segment. I'm glad they've set this match up. Wanted it to be a street fight. Hopefully we'll actually get that. Then we return to the garage and AJ Styles is still waiting for Shane to show up. At this point, it's the second hour in the show. Where is Shane? Then again, the commissioner role was not to be there all the time. It was meant to be the general manager running it and the commissioner in now and again. I thought that was the idea of a general manager to do the day-to-day tasks. But I don't know. Then it becomes official. The Dean Ambrose versus Bay Baron match was made for WrestleMania. Then we see Randy Orton with Renee Young in the back, and he's asked about Bray Wyatt's comments. Randy says he does not have an answer. When he bathed himself in Sister Abigail's ashes, that was the last thing he expected. The lights flicker, and Renee knows that it's the best to get the hell out of there. Randy wants Bray to show himself. Then we see a series of people in lamb masks around Orton. Orton gets a few shots in, but eventually they subdue him. Bray enters the room, baptizes Orton with like a weird Antichrist-looking cross thing, and then tells Orton that he'll expose his one flaw, Abigail. That one flaw will become his greatest strength. She is with him and the power lives inside of him. Purging that one fatal flaw is more than Bray could ever imagine. Bray thanked Randy and he sings. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. It was creepy. This segment was creepy, dark, and awesome. Just the whole people summoning it was just mental and amazing. I like it. Then we have Fandango with Breezy Balor versus John Cena. Yeah, he was wearing the entire Nikki Bella outfit. Fake boobs, shorts, everything. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Fandango has something to say before the match. He says that earlier tonight, Johnny Boy was exposed for being a bad boyfriend. He tells Breezy to give him a ticket. Wearing jorts in 2017 is worth a ticket. He exposes John Cena as a bad wrestler. It's worth a ticket. Fandango does introduce us to his muscle, Breezy Balor. That's why I call her that, because I already know that. Cena didn't instantly rip their heads off, but instead brought out Nikki Bella. Fandango gives Cena more tickets before locking up Cena with 2 flying shoulder tackles, followed by a blue thunder bomb, 5 knuckle shuffer. Breezy comes in, Nikki with a spear, both hit an attitude adjustment and STFs, and Fandango taps out. I guess it shows they're on the same page, but it was alright, I'm going to be honest. Nothing special, to be honest. It was good. Then AJ Styles is still waiting for Shane McMahon. Then we go to match 4. Becky Lynch versus Carmella with James Ellsworth. Natalia is on commentary for this match. Ellsworth blocks Becky's path and then grabs her foot. Carmella with the super kick. Natalia with the discus clothesline to Carmella, getting the referee to call for the bell. After the match, Mickie James comes to the ring. She goes after Natalia. Alexa Bliss comes down to the ring. Lynch hits a missile drop kick on Ellsworth. Mickie takes care of Becky, and then Alexa with the forearm to Mickie. Bliss is standing tall over all the other women. I like that segment. It's kind of showing Bliss's dominance, and it's just moving steadily forward with the story. I like it. And then we go to Neville in the 205 live interview area. He says he will annihilate any cruiserweight who has come in his way. He'll face Austin Aries at WrestleMania, but he will take care of Mustafa Ali tonight. Then it's time for the next Total Balor's bullshit clips. Oh, yeah, it's my favourite show. Cena robotically told Nikki Bella he loved her, then asked if they're rolling. We see cue cards in the background. Then Cena agreed to take us on a tour of the house, even though it's against Rule 24. She thought he was about to give her a diamond, but it was actually a Diamond Dallas Page yoga DVD set. He did mention about another rule in the living room about coasters. Then they mentioned they have no friends, so it doesn't matter. Then he said he's going to give her a ring, a toy WWE ring. Cena had a great line in the kitchen referencing their servants, but they couldn't be shown on camera because it wouldn't be relatable. In the bedroom, not their real bedroom, this was the one for TV. His real bedroom was down the hall and Nikki's was upstairs. He got on one knee to tie the knot on his shoe. And Nikki was sad. It was bloody great. Total Balor's Total Bullshit. Best show ever. Just seriously check it out. Then Renee caught up to Stars, who was waiting for Shane in the parking lot. Before he can answer her question, a black car with tinted windows showed up. It was Rhino and Heath Slater. This was like 15 minutes before the end of the show. Bit late there, lads. Back in my day, you would have got fired for being that late to a show. Stars was disappointed. Shane McMahon's music plays and he does a Shane shuffle on his way to the ring. Shane says AJ is looking for him and he's right here. Shane says he's looking for AJ Styles. Renee Young then stops by to tell AJ that Shane is in the arena. Shane's in the ring. He says that AJ is a tough guy, and when Shane is not here or has his back turned, he wants AJ to prove how tough he is. He would be willing to discuss the issues he had with AJ had with him. They could have thrown down if it had escalated. What did you do? You came in from the blind side. You attacked him when he wasn't looking. Whatever issue was there has just gotten worse. Either you are coming out here or he's going back there. AJ Styles is walking in the back. He walks into the gorilla position, stops, takes a mic, and he walks onto the stage. AJ tells Shane to calm down. He tells Shane to count to 10 and calm down. You have to understand where AJ is coming from. He said he thought it was a main event of WrestleMania, then he didn't. Did he go off the deep end? Maybe. He said he is sorry. AJ said Shane did him a favour. AJ wanted a match and Shane gave it to him. He said Daniel is right. Shane is not like any other man. AJ said he will look Shane in the eye and say sorry and then shake Shane's hand. Shane with a flurry of punches, and then sends AJ to the floor. AJ with punches and superplexes Shane onto the ring barrier. AJ rearranges the announce table. Shane with a suplex on the floor. Shane removes the iron from the table, then drops monitor onto AJ. Shane with more punches puts AJ in the style on the table. Shane goes to the top of the turnbuckle. He connects with an elbow drop onto the table. Oh, I love Shane jumping off high shit onto people. It's so good. And AJ doesn't make it to his feet at this point. Shane starts walking back with a couple of referees and points to the WrestleMania sign as we go to credits. Great way to end the show. Shane McMahon jumping off something high or doing something crazy is so good. I am in love with the shit that Shane McMahon does. WrestleMania 32 was absolutely amazing when he jumped off the Hell in the Cell. I freaked out and it was amazing, so I'm hoping he can do that again this year. But anyway, this was SmackDown, the penultimate SmackDown to WrestleMania. So I'm hoping next week's going to be great and WrestleMania is going to be absolutely fantastic. This was a fairly good show, just building all the storylines. We had some decent matches. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty impressed with the show this week. It was all good. Now, anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.